Alrighty guys, I am live. Just let me see if my settings are working okay on my end. Just making sure the live shows up. Beautiful, but it doesn't show my description. Okay. Is it working okay on my end? Okay, it's up and running, so I just wanted to make sure on my end that it was good to go. So welcome guys. Hello, welcome. My name is Caitlin. For those of you who are just joining or seeing my videos for the first time, and I am here for my weekly live stream, which is catching up with Caitlin. This will probably be a weekly live stream. Now, I'm not 100% confirmed on the time and date yet. I just submitted my channel to the live place for review. So, those of you who are just don't know the live place is, Dean puts up a website called theliveplace.com, and he puts up fellow Disney YouTubers as well as other channels, such as those with disability advocates, things like that. So weekly live streams every week. So I'm thinking about putting it on here so that way more people in the community can find me, learn about my cast member journey as well as other places. One of our moderators won't be able to make it today, but that's totally okay. Yeah, we have one person here. I don't know if that's my iPad catching up with it, but for those of you who are just going in, make sure to say hello in the chat, and we are going to go and have some fun. So I kind of want to start with Disney news. So I know probably some of you guys have been hearing about it. Give me one moment here. Just got to pull up the article. So it says in transit. Okay. Sorry, I had a package that was coming and I wanted to be on it. But that's life for you. Let's see about the... Hello to the other person who's joining us. I'm pulling up the Disney information now to share with all of you, but I can share with you some information in terms of dates. July 11th, which is on a Saturday, Epcot and Magic Kingdom are going to be part of the start of the reopening phase for Walt Disney World Resort in terms of theme parks. Epcot and Hollywood Studios is going to be shortly after on Wednesday, July 15th, 2020 is when Epcot and Hollywood Studios is going to be reopening. Hello, Naruto fanboy. Thank you for watching. I unfortunately will not be there for the reopening. Unfortunately, we only can go either once a year or once every couple of years. So unfortunately, I will not be able to make it. I've also received word from a college program colleague that I worked with that Meyer Zones in Disney Springs is reopening, but doesn't know of a date yet. They just know their return date, which is July 7th as of right now. If I get more information, I will be able to share it with you all. Also, DVC resorts, so that would be Hilton Head, Vero Beach, and all the other DVC resorts on property are going to be the first hotels to reopen in terms of the reopening phases. Vero Beach and Hilton Head are going to be opening on June 15th. And then the DVC resorts around property will be opening on June 22nd, as well as Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, which some DVC members do use their points there. So those are the two options. Hey, Disney Dan, how are you? We're just talking Disney news and what's going on. I've looked on the college program updates to see if I can give you guys any information. I talked to one of my people on Instagram that have helped follow my channel, Park Hoppin' Geeks and Gabers. I've had this channel for a long time. I just started maybe about a week ago restarting, and the reopening date video that I have coming up in the plug is about to be launched. So my first edited video will be up, and it's looking great right now. But yeah, I'm fairly new. Maybe I should introduce myself for those of you who are popping in. My name is Caitlin. I am just turned 24, and I am used to be a former Disney cast member at Disney Springs during a Disney college program experience. I wanted also to advocate for the disabilities I live with, which is ADHD, autism, and hearing loss. Speaking of that, I am going to be on a Facebook Live with April Roga. It'll also be streamed on YouTube. I will definitely be sharing that link once that interview goes live. We are scheduled to do a 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time interview with her on Facebook through StreamYard. I don't know if she's going to be doing YouTube at the same time, but if I do, I will definitely ask her to share the link so that way I could share it with all of you. And Disney Dan, I love this. It's saying that awesome. I just found you on a search. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I really just started this channel, so I really appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of help from people like Disney Dan, as well as the Lynn Project is a big shout out there. Lynn Project has helped me so much, especially my first live stream had so many issues. I got shut down 3 times in that. Perfect. April Roga. Hey, April, speaking that you're on here, is there any way you can create a reminder for that interview? That way I can share it on my community page and as well as my moderators, so that way they can hop on. Disney Dan and I also have a collab stream in the works. We are going to be doing a stream on his channel all about the college program as well as international college programs or cultural exchange programs through Disney, the application process, what to expect, what not to expect, and kind of, I gotta say, the big miss of working at Walt Disney World, for one. Hopefully next week, yeah. Disney Dan, when you get me a date, just shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm slowly going back to work, but I can definitely do that. Hello, Samuel Roberto. Thank you for joining. Samuel Roberto, I think you're the one who has the podcast that just launched this week, I believe. So congrats on that. And as the marker says below, if you are new to my channel, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you want more Disney magic coming your way. I also have a couple of blog posts in the works. I just did a Patreon Zoom with Mr. Cheesy Pop, otherwise known as Maxwell Glick. He is going to be doing, I've been doing his Disney Parks trivia every week, and actually this week I got the highest that I've gotten. I got a 14 out of 20, which was pretty good in my book, especially a lot of cast members doesn't seem to be doing well in this challenge, but that's totally okay. What else is new in my life? I actually recently have gone back to work about a couple weeks ago. So my autism world, it's taking me a little bit longer to get back into routine. However, it's much needed for somebody like myself. So I'm really been appreciating that. And my management, thank goodness, has been starting slowly and surely with everything. I work for a company called TJ Maxx in the UK. It's called the name just spazzled me, but there's an equivalent to a TJ Maxx in UK, but I can't remember the name. It's blanking me right now. But my brain's kind of bazzled at the moment. So yeah, this is going to be a weekly live stream. I did submit a Dan this time frame for Fridays on my weekly live stream. He'll be definitely getting me back to me on that. He was on a live stream earlier about that. Perfect. April, go ahead and send it to me on Slack too. I'll go ahead and be posting it on my community page, as well as sharing it with Dole Whip Dad, because he was pretty interested when I talked to him about it. And then for those of you who are just joining me, I am on the autism spectrum and have ADHD. So if I'm looking to the side or I'm not looking directly in the camera, it's because of my eye contact issues. I've always had that since I've been diagnosed. But luckily it takes time, and luckily it took me a very long time to get it with people. But with cameras, it's still a little funky. It's not completely 100% yet. TK Maxx, Disney Dan, you saved me there. TK Maxx, that is that. Thank you, April. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll go ahead and send that out, especially in a tweet as well as on Instagram, as well as on my Facebook page, which if you guys don't follow it already, it is Make It Blue Disney Adventure on Facebook. I just share when blog posts go live. I'll probably be doing it once the videos go live in terms of more on the blog side. So all my advocacy, accessibility. Also, I'm planning on my next park trips to be sharing some of the accessibility points that are well needed for families who are coming to the parks, whether you are on my end who's neurodiverse or hearing loss or any other kind of challenge. Go ahead and do that. And Park and Hops, Geeks and Gamers, thank you for subscribing. Definitely there'll be more. There's more to come on that. I'm also, if you guys want to see me very active, where I hang out, I'm very active on Instagram. My Instagram is at Make It Blue a Disney Adventure with underscores underneath, and a Disney Adventure is all one word. I share my blog posts. And I have a question, and there's a question here in the chat by Sam Roberto. I've been thinking of starting a YouTube channel. I've given you so many props for starting one. Don't be scared. Like, I'm a disabled young adult who's been isolated and kind of not looked at a lot and was bullied growing up. And I just decided to do it because in my world, the best thing I tell people is to be educated on being disabled or learning about what a disability is. And you can't do more unless you put yourself out there. Now, you'll get negative comments, sure, but a lot of people need to know that hurt people make mean comments. And it's not because they want to hurt people, because they unfortunately are hurt themselves and they can't figure their way out of it, which if they can't get access or they can't have resources to help them, does anybody no good. So I would say go for it. Just do it. Start one place at a time. Start a little bit at a time. My biggest recommendation is to watch Pat Flynn and Dole Whip Dad's live stream called Creator Talk. It's on Sunday nights at I can't remember what his date of Creator Talk is. Hold on. Give me the time, but my brain is not wanting to function today. And also, my sister and my family aren't here at the moment. So I've been thinking, why don't I stream while I have it? But let me see about the live streams on Sundays. I'm not seeing it on there, but Dole Whip Dad's Creator Live channel, if you go to his channel, Dole Whip Dad, like the snack, Dole Whip Dad, and go ahead and see Creator Talk, type in his channel, Creator Talk, and there's a lot of good information there. My good buddy, the Lynn Project, watches them on, is with him as well, sharing about TubeBuddy, which is a great tool that I've been using since I've been using StreamYard, as well as going live and doing my YouTube. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. But take it one step at a time. Like my biggest advice that somebody disabled told me was Molly Burke, and she's a big person that I really like right now. She's one of the biggest disabled creators on the internet right now, and it's amazing to see that she is getting positive attention for it. And it's with abled and disabled people alike that are subscribing to her channel, which is awesome. She said to not post your first 10 videos, just to film it, just so you get used to the routine of filming, figuring out the lighting, and figuring out kind of what topics to be without running out of time or running, like your speech goes out of run. Now, like live streams are different because you're kind of on the move, interacting with everyone else. But when you're first filming, kind of write down. And then another thing that I've used is just writing things down. Writing things down, just saying, hey, okay, this is what my first 5 videos will look like. And film them. And then watch them back and see, okay, can I edit things out? Can I add more input in? Because you can always add clips more in a video's time. But yeah. So let's see. I just got to catch up in chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wish everyone could be a bodyguard, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. Ibaroga, thanks for helping. So we have Michael here. I hope you're great. Thank you. I hope I'm great. More of a way. Okay, so he's wanting to do more of a way to spread my message for service members and veterans, which first of all, I need to thank you for your service. Unfortunately, someone who is disabled, I cannot serve in the military, so I appreciate people who can do it for me. But just kind of find people. If you have a buddy that you know from being a service member or being a veteran and kind of can share each other's input into either a podcast episode and then record it, film it, put it on YouTube. It can kind of get another voice opinion out there. Another thing is asking them certain questions. Like my first live stream, I asked my sister common questions that I think her friends or her teachers would be asking her about having an older sibling with health conditions. And I asked her, and I thought about things that I normally don't think about. So just take it one step at a time. That's the best advice I've been given by doctors, by teachers throughout my life. And it really does make sense. If you take it one step at a time, it'll make a lot of things. Really, I'm disabled. I have speech and learning. Yes, I have autism, ADHD, and hearing loss. So I'm used to that. But Michael, I will say, if you put yourself out there and be truly yourself, in K through 12 school, it doesn't really show what you truly can be done. But take it one day at a time. I know it's not easy. I really didn't truly make my first friend until I was 19. I'm 24 now. So I know it's not easy, but it'll take it. April has a good point. I have a son with autism. That's what I've been doing, taking current events and talking about them on my live streams. She's also going to be interviewing me and my sister Allie. She wants to get my perspective as a young adult and someone who was nonverbal on the spectrum previously, as well as my sister who is able-bodied, but wanted to get her perspective of what it's like to be a sibling. So, and Samuel, no worries. I want to help other people. And Though Dad's a great resource, so please go visit his channel and go visit Pat Flynn's channel. Another one would be Sean Cannell. Sean Cannell, I believe, is CHANNEL, I believe is his channel. How do you edit your display name? So I believe it's on your YouTube channel settings, but it could be wrong. But yeah, let me just take a video for Instagram so that way Instagram people can hop on. So I'm just going to do this. Sorry for the lag of talking right now. I'm just running my Instagram story. Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you for Sean Cannell. Just think media. I didn't even think about that. So Michael says, I was bullied on social media. It was a really upsetting time for me because I was just bored and the police were called. It all stopped and I only have Twitter right now. I will say, Michael, think about it this way. Most people who are bullying you or making mean comments about you are either jealous of you, that you're happy with being yourself and living with what you have, are in a tough situation themselves and don't know how to get out of it. And third, just not feeling like they can be themselves. And I think that's the best way to take it. Don't take it as people hate me. Well, sure, they made a mean comment, but it's nothing against you. Bullying happens because of what their own self struggles are, not because of what you are. There's always been, like, somebody who's really famous. Let's just say that Elon Musk goes through tons of negative comments throughout the day, right? But then he doesn't get stopped because of what those negative comments are from when maybe a spaceship explodes, from the recent Starship launch, to a lot of people upset about the NASA weather postponement of their SpaceX launch. You can't let those negative comments affect you. They will affect you as a child. There's no doubt of that. But once you become an adult, you kind of learn to be like, okay, some people are saying this because unfortunately they're going through a rough time and I can't take it personal. And unfortunately, I had to learn that very early. I was bullied pretty much most of my college. April Roga has a pretty good comment to say about that. Gary Vee also gets a lot of crap from people, and I agree with that. Sorry, I'm trying to go up my stream. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah, I would say that, yeah, you just have to show people that they are not affecting you. But if it's to the point where it's crossed your line, like my line, for example, is anyone who goes after my family or against people that I worked with, or my former where I used to live just put out a curfew. Is that because of what's all been happening in Minnesota? I'm not too happy about that. But Michael, just find one person who can listen to you, whether it's a therapist, whether it's somebody in the medical space. Sorry, I'm trying to reach my right so I can plug this in. But yeah, find one person that's positive in your life that you can go and talk to about things. Also, a physician's a great person to talk about. If you're really that bullied where it's that sensitive to talk about, ask a doctor for help. Asking for help isn't a weak decision. It's actually seeing it as a sign of strength. So reach out to people, find nonprofits who are helping mentally, or those of us who are going through a mental health issues at the moment, and just take it day by day. Sometimes I took my autism days hour by hour. So it's never that late to figure things out. And Michael has a good point. You have to have a good support system around you day in and day out. I learned that pretty early on, especially with the first friends I did make that weren't positive at all, that basically were stabbing me behind my back, or not making the attempt to keep me involved, which hurt, but unfortunately it's not something every day you can deal with. But maybe while I'm here, since a lot of you are new, maybe I can ask you about Disney knowledge. Do you guys have been to the parks before? What are your thoughts about what the Disney reopening date is? I wrote to a celebrity on Twitter about it, and she was great for me saying that I was brave and should do well. I don't have no one because I won't go out. I just stay in the bedroom. Michael, you can't live in your bedroom every single day. You can't live like that if you feel that way. If you're, Michael, if you're someone who's in K through 12 education, you have not graduated, or you've not been in my stage where I'm in college level, there are child resources to help you. And remember that if you're in K through 12 school, it's not long term. It's something that's temporary and can change. And you can change that for yourself too. You just got to figure it out. Unfortunately, I had to learn how to do things from trial and error. And I made my first friend at 19, and they're the most incredible people that I've ever met. Tell you, cast members, when you meet some cast members that share common interests with you, it's fantastic to see. Here's Thrive says they only been to Disneyland twice, which is awesome. I've been to Disneyland a few times, but I'm mainly a Walt Disney World veteran. Been to Disney World quite a bit. Disneyland, not as much, but I would love to go sometime in the future. And we have 5 people here joining us, so if you guys haven't been commenting below, comment below, say hi. I would love to say hello and chat with you all. So he says, I'm 29. I go for a walk and go out, but I just don't talk to no one. Just come back and I feel safe at the house. You can still have your house feel safe, but if you don't make the attempt to be different and be out there and show yourself. Okay, this may be a weird topic because LCMS Lutheran, for those of you who don't know, LCMS Lutheran is kind of like in between Methodist and Christian. It's like very loose schedule. They're really flexible. There's a lot of online resources, which is great for me because I haven't found a church in like 4 years. But because I know a lot of people don't, disabled people especially, don't follow religion. But in my world, I'm told that, hey, if everyone was made the same way, the world would be pretty boring. Like if we all had the same color and we all like the same way we used our time every day and we walked the same way, we had the same likes and dislikes, like how boring would that be? Like, I'm very fortunate and grateful to be disabled. You know, it gives me a way to see everyone differently, see them as the way they are and not as what they're labeled as. Just remember that you're created for a reason. You're out there for a reason. You may not know it right now, but at some point you'll see your superpower that life gives you. And whether it's a disability or whether it's through normal everyday life, it can happen. Just take it day by day. Just ask people that you know in your family to say, hey, I've done this where I'm having a rough time. Like, I don't want to go out. Like, is there something that's stopping me? Because sometimes family sees it more than we do. So that's a big suggestion I would give you, Michael, is ask your family. Ask them what they see in you that's stopping you. Because sometimes you don't see it yourself. You see it from other people. So I would say that. But in terms of that, I wanted to continue sharing Disney news, especially since I'm on here. I was hoping some of my Instagram people would be joining me, but I'm not seeing it yet. Mr. Cheesy Pop is going live with... Oh, I need to turn down my brightness. This is way too bright. Sorry. But he's going live. He does Wine Wednesdays. But yeah, it's pretty fun. He's awesome. If you guys don't follow Mr. Cheesy Pop, please do. He's amazing. But I wanted to see if anybody was seeing the stream. Sorry, guys. I don't know if it happens to you, but I keep thinking my family members are not talking to me, but they're talking to me. Michael, for myself, I don't. Especially with my hearing loss, people make sure that I'm able to hear the conversation. And I don't space out typically, but it depends on human to human. Like, it's not the same. But reach out to people on this community. Trust me, there are a lot of people here on YouTube who are willing to help you am willing to see you and connect with you just for the way you are. And trust me, it's not something to be discouraged from. There's a lot of opportunity in this world, and there's a lot to take care of. Okay. I'm only seeing one person on Instagram so far, but that's okay. We're only 30 minutes in. By the way, Disney Dan, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Yep. By the way, if you guys haven't subscribed to Disney Dan, like, please do. He's another fellow cast member from my time, but he is from the UK. He does Disney videos in the UK, which is awesome. We're going to do a collab in the works, so I'm really excited when we get a time and a date. I will definitely be sharing it with you all, and I'm sure Disney Dan will be sharing it on his social media as well. Thank you, Michael, for subscribing. Appreciate that. Yeah, Michael, definitely reach out to Disney Dan if you like Disney content. He's definitely awesome for that. He has some pretty interesting boss stories, which is quite interesting. I love everyone here in the chat being so supportive of each other and helping one another, because that's what this community is all about. It's pretty cool. So maybe so guys are like, if there was a question you ever wanted to ask somebody who worked for Disney, what questions would you ask? I think I should put that out there. So for the two of you who are here, April must have left us. So thanks, April, for stopping in. Sorry, just seeing what's going on here. Disney Dan, yes. Disney Dan is one word, April. It's one word. Yeah, awesome. Michael, that's a great place to start. Start on Xbox Live, add some YouTubers to the list. That's definitely a big step, and making small steps will work out for you. Trust me. Just take it one day at a time and be willing to say, okay, I don't care what people say. I just want to be like me. And people will respect that and will appreciate that from you. Trust me. But Disney Dan is one word, April. See if you can find that. So where it is in the chat, that's how it is on this channel. Sam, while I'm here, I'm going to just show you the Creator Talk on my iPad here. Just let me turn down the brightness on the iPad. So this is the channel. He has almost 4,000 subs. That's Dole Dad right there. Samuel can take a screenshot of that. Let me show you the videos that you should be watching from him. I think he has a playlist on it. Yep, this is the playlist I would recommend watching, Samuel, if you want to create a YouTube. So it's Creator Talk Live, and he has 17 videos that are live streams that are awesome. You'll definitely get a lot of good information out of this. And he's someone who's willing to help others. He is super active on his Instagram, helping people. And the shows, just so you know, if you can follow his channel, the Creator Talk Live, if you want to see that right away, Samuel, the show is on Sunday nights at 10:30 p.m. Creator Talk is the show. The channel is Dole Whip Dad. Let me type that right here. Dad. So this is what you would enter in. And Michael, if you want to have set daily reminders on Sundays, he puts in all of his live streams for the week, and he has a reminder button. If you want to click that reminder button in your subscription feed, it'll give you a reminder on your phone, on a tablet, or on a computer, like on Chrome. You can basically, they will remind you 30 minutes before a live stream or when he goes live. When that goes, definitely be watching that. It's tons of great content, as well as DisTube, which happens the hour before. So he starts at 8 p.m. on DisTube, and this week we have the Buy It Pre project, which was here in some streams earlier. but I'm not sure I've been seeing that. Let me take off that channel. April, were you able to find it? Just want to make sure so that way we're all in this together. Sorry, I had to do it. I love watching Disney any travel vlogging videos. I love Disney too. It's one of my favorite things to watch. I love Disney. I used to be a cast member. Once you're a cast member, you're sucked in the bubble. Unfortunately. And yeah. Let me just see if there's any comments that are lagging. I'm just going to turn it on my iPad, but turn down the volume so that we don't hear an echo in my videos. Okay, just making sure I'm not missing anything. I also wanted to thank Park Hopping Geeks and Gamers Network. I know they're not here anymore, but just want to say thank you for watching. I wanted to see on the April, thank you for posting it in the quarantine team channel. Really appreciate that. But yeah, April, let me know if you haven't found it. I can always send it to you in Slack if you can't find the channel. We'll say Michael, yeah, seem to be, yeah, definitely. Just remember, Michael, that your attitude is what will help you in the end. So don't think that, oh, I'm not going to be able to find people today. It's that, okay, I'm going to meet some awesome people, and sure, they may not all be my friends, but I'll have a conversation with people. That's a great place to start. And Sam Roboto, I feel like I'm so much behind on technology. You're not the only one. My family seems to be doing this. And shout out this company because I've been watching it a little bit. I've been trying to play around with this, seeing if I like this idea, but my iPad is only 128 gigabytes. I've been wanting to edit my iMovie projects on the go or film and add my film to my iPad so that way I can be filmed. But I thought about using this, which is a iPhone flash drive. So this is a 256 gigabyte flash drive that has a lightning port, which is what I used for my iPad 7th generation I just got. And then it has a USB cable. And then they also have micro USB as well. But you can use this plug into USB and make sure it works, which is cool. I like it. No worries, Sam. I wanted to help as many people as I can. Just want to make sure people are seeing the Instagram post. Okay, I'm seeing it from people, but not anyone from Disney streaming pages, but that's okay. Oh gosh, hold on. Let me fix my hair here because it is not working out pretty today. It's like very struggling because it's very humid here in North Carolina, and it's not a good look sometimes. Oof, 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 oof. Not a good look. Thought I'd get some people from Instagram, but maybe not. Let's say here yet. Sorry about that. It was like my hair looks awful. I'm just taking it day by day. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my iPad steady in terms of what stuff is going on. Unfortunately, none of my moderators could be able to make it. James hasn't answered me back on Slack, as well as Jenny. She's also another moderator. Now that I think about it, do I want to make Disney Dan a moderator? Speaking of that, because he's been pretty active on my live streams. So hold on, guys. I'm just going to go back here. So give me 1 second here. Been in the bedroom for most of the day, part of it going for a walk. Yeah, I know the UK is going through a lot of I don't even know one of the comments were held up for review. Hey, April, just so you know while you're here. They're just simple Beats Studio headphones. They're nothing too special. This is the only one that I have plugged in that has a mic attached, which I thought would be different. Here we go. Alrighty. So then, if you're watching this, you'll get a notification on your channel. Made you moderator. You do not have to commit to it, I promise, because I know you've been having issues. But whenever you can pop and say hello, I just wanted to give you a good honor because you deserve it. Plus, he's going to be one of the first Disney collabs I'm going to have, which is awesome. And for those of you who want an Apple Pencil alternative on the iPads other than the iPad Pro, definitely get the Donut Note Plus. It plugs via a can you see it? It plugs in via a USB-C cable. Hey, we have Ready Set Autism Family here. Hey guys. And it's a whole family saying hello from playing it out in the backyard, flying your new drone. That's awesome. Definitely post something on your social media about the drones. I really want to see that. And also, Ready Set Autism Family also does amazing content in terms of advocating for their daughter, which fellow autistic daughters here. Both of us, I feel like we're diagnosed fairly early compared to most. The majority of college, majority of autistic people, especially females, are diagnosed later, like teens and older adults. But yeah, that Ready Set Autism Family, that sounds so much fun. I'm probably going to be on Dole Whip's channel, or Dole Whip Dad's live stream, either his member live stream or his Disney Pins live segment. He hasn't told us whether that's going to go or not, but we'll see about that. And I realized that one of the people watching is on my channel, I think. Never mind. But anyone who's watching the replay, I want to thank you all for watching, who are doing the replay. This is going to be a weekly thing. The time and the date, however, are not going to be fully set in stone at the moment. But once I get the confirmation from Dean, who's from the live place, about a time and a date, I will definitely be letting you all know in a community post out here on my YouTube channel, as well as on my social media, my Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and I'm missing something. Oh, maybe TikTok. I might be sharing it on TikTok. Ready, set, autism family. Yes, Melia is 10 nonverbal. We'll do a video on the drone soon. That's awesome. I'll be looking forward to seeing that. She was diagnosed at 3, but we started fighting for a diagnosis at 2. But we kept being told she was too young. So much for that. Ready, set, autism family. So much for intervention. Yes, Michael, you can follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is going, if you go to my homepage on my YouTube channel, there's channel links above the video on the right side of my channel art. There's one that goes to my blog, one that goes to my Instagram, and I believe there's one that goes to my Twitter. I haven't figured out how to do Facebook pages yet, but once I figure that out, I'll be posting that on the channel. Yeah, so much for early intervention. My diagnosis was at 4. My mom knew. She knew pretty early on, like maybe like 2 or 3. But females, I feel like, are so harder to get diagnosed, especially at my time, because there's not many that were diagnosed at that young age, you know. And females being nonverbal altogether is not as high as males on the spectrum. Not saying that it's a bad thing. It's just saying that it hasn't been as common. I have been trying to check my mail to see if Dean ever answered me. You say Murillo. Wait. My brain is going crazy. Malia. I don't know. I have to talk to her. Yes, she is rare. Yeah, both of us were rare. I was nonverbal till 5. They just found something that sparked and it worked. I know that it's not easy, but it can happen at any time. And even if she doesn't become verbal, she's still just as loving and still as part of the family as anybody else would. It says your Twitter does not exist. Did I put up the wrong Instagram? Michael, hold on. Let me see if it's wrong here. Oh, okay. Hold on. You must have changed it. Hold on. I will show you my... Michael, I don't know if you see the screen. Actually, let me turn on the brightness. No, it's down. Let me put it on a dark mode. That might help me. Dark mode. Perfect. Right there is my Twitter. So Michael or somebody take a... I don't know if anybody can read that. Ready, Said Autism Family, can you see that? So it's Make It Blue Adventure. I gotta change that. So I will definitely be putting that as a change. But yeah. Let me... And I also have to fix the channel art because that never went up correctly. I should probably put out a tweet also. Okay, Michael, you found me. So I got you there. So I'm going to put that there. So that's my Twitter there, guys. Follow Daisy Donovan. Hold on. This one? She follows me, but I don't follow her. I don't know that she follows me. I don't know how she followed me, but she did. We have 4 of you on here, so I need to let everyone who's on here please comment and let me know if she let me know where you are from, and so that way, and say hello, so that way I can say hello to you all. Sorry, my brain is very scattered tonight. It's kind of a weird time altogether, but that's life for you. Let me see if I can get any DCP news here. And then I can share, and then I can make it into... Michael, yeah, I followed your page. Sorry, I've been wanting to... I wanted to see if they had any information on a college program launching date. I'm not seeing a date here yet, which is totally fine. Yeah, I haven't been seeing any information yet, but I am going to put out a tweet. Hold on, I gotta copy the link. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. For those of you who are just joining me, go ahead and say hello in chat so that way I can say hello to you guys. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put it on Instagram. Okay. We're about here almost a full hour, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I know who Darcy's from. Oh, I feel like she did something with the Valuable 500 project, didn't she? Michael, maybe you can confirm that for me. I think that's why she follows me. I put something about it. We're glad to catch you live. Yeah, I'm definitely ready to Autism Family. I really appreciate you being here. I was hoping to have a couple more people joining me so that way I can kind of chat about Disney with you all, especially with the new news of it going live and stuff. But I haven't seen anything. And Dole Whip Dad, I thought they would have some kind of news about what's going on there. I wanted to let you guys know about who's going live after me. So that way I can be in the know for you guys. Let's see. Let me see what's going live on the live play. So hold on. I'll let you know who's going live on after me. That way you guys can go visit. So we have, right at 8 o'clock. So at 7 minutes here, we have the Mickey Bunch going live with Spelling the Disney T. She's doing a rotating amount of channels. Yes, Ready, Set, Autism Family. July 11th for 2 parks, and then the 15th they're doing Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And then Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom on the 11th. So yes. I believe everyone, guests 2 and up, as well as cast, have to wear a mask. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see who else is going live. I'm just going to see with Disney. So yeah, Mickey Bunch is going live right after me at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we have The Whip Dad going live at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Disney Pins Live, which so much fun. And then Saturday morning, don't forget about Beauty and the Bates. That's going to be his morning live stream, as well as Myers and the Mouse going live on 1 p.m. as well as Pat Flynn. Pat Flynn will go live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day throughout this entire quarantine, giving you guys free information about growing on the internet. It's right after Whip's channel, so if you guys have 2 hours of your day, especially in the morning, go ahead and watch him at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then go ahead and watch Pat Flynn right after him. They're a great way to start the day every single day, and that's how I start my day. So yeah, was hoping we get a couple more people before we headed off for the day, but it's okay. It happens. It's Friday. People are doing stuff for the day. Susie is my sister on YouTube. You're welcome to join us. Yeah, I'm trying to start my channel on my own, but I'm going through the processes. I know it's not going to be a quick journey to getting tons of followers and support for the channel, but I'm doing it on my own terms and my own plan. But Michael, I really appreciate the offer. So at this point, I am just gonna head out. I'm just gonna tell you guys what I have coming in the pipes before I get off of here at 8 p.m. so I can watch the Mickey Bunch or see if Doe Web Dad's gonna end up doing something tonight. I don't know. Sorry, I'm closing my notifications at the moment. So my next, my upcoming in the works that doesn't have a confirmed date yet is going to be Disney Dan's live stream collab with him. Once we have a date from Dean, I will definitely be letting you guys know about a date and time. As well as posting blog posts this week. I'm probably going to be posting 2, but I'm not confirmed on that. My first blog post is going to be about life in quarantine with someone with special needs and since I'm post quarantine now, my reflections of that journey in quarantine. My upcoming plans to Disney, if when will be my next trip, so people don't have to, then I can tell people to go to that blog post and they don't have to keep answering. And then also I'm going to be making a YouTube video here, hopefully go live today, if not tomorrow morning, about the reopening dates as well as my thoughts as a cast member, somebody who has worked for the parks before. What are my thoughts about that? I'll also be doing a video working with my blog post that has gotten popular because of Mr. Cheesy Pop. I sent him the link and he's been sharing it on his area. So I'll be going in depth about that. I asked him about it and he's like, definitely go for it. Like, don't be afraid to share a video if you want. I'll probably be posting it on here or filming it on StreamYard so it's easier to film with the screen recorder, and I'll probably be posting that soon. What else do I have? And thank you to the 4 of you who've been watching all this time. I'm hoping that some of you who are here can write in the comments who you are so I can say hello and say thank you for watching. What else do I have? I think that's it for now. And then April Roga's interview, I will be posting that as a community post, and I'll be posting it throughout my social media so that some of you guys can be ready to go when that video goes live. You guys can watch it on Facebook as well as on here on YouTube on her channel. She just sent me the link to that, so I will definitely be sharing that with you, all of you. If you want to learn about my autism journey or how my younger able-bodied sister deals with disability. And if I have anything else in the works, I'll be sharing it probably first on my social media. And I will hopefully confirm that weekly live stream date. Hopefully it'll be this time, Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if it changes, I will certainly be posting a community post of when it's approved. You guys all have a magical day. I want to thank everyone who's here. Ready, Set, Autism Family. Roberto, Samuel, Roberto, Heroes Thrive. Michael, let me go back here a bit. April Roga, which you will see soon on the interview, as well as Park Hopping, Geeks and Gamers Network. Thank you for joining my community. I really appreciate you being live here with me. And Disney Dan, I want to give a special shout out to you. You are awesome. Thank you for collabing with me on this project with Disney College Program. I really appreciate that. We're going to have tons of fun on that stream. And once you get a date, just let me know. I'll be ready whenever we can, and maybe we can make it a once in a while thing. Samuel, that's a great way to do that. And Ready Set Autism Family, great way to do that. We hope you have a great night. Yes, absolutely. If you guys want to join me on another live, go ahead and jump on Dole Whip Dad's Pins live stream at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're available to hang out with us, as well as the Mickey Bunch. I'm probably going to be hanging out on her channel. So to all of you, you all have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully being posted soon. You have a great day. Bye.